In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect OpenAI API to n8n. We're going to walk through connecting your OpenAI account to an n8n workflow so you can start automating AI-powered tasks. I'll keep it clear and practical, and by the end, you'll have your credentials set up and ready to use in any workflow you build. First, head to n8n. Open your n8n instance in the browser or the desktop app and make sure you can access the editor canvas. If you're using a self-hosted setup, confirm you're on a secure connection and that you have permission to manage credentials. This helps avoid issues later when you authenticate services. Next, click on Create Workflow. This opens a blank canvas where you'll add nodes and configure your automation. You can give the workflow a descriptive name so it's easy to find later, especially if you plan to build multiple AI automations. The canvas is where everything happens. So take a moment to get comfortable with the left sidebar for nodes and the top bar for execution controls. Now, search for AI. In the Nodes panel, use the search bar and type AI to quickly filter relevant nodes. You should see entries related to OpenAI, such as chat or completion nodes, depending on your n8n version. Drag the OpenAI-related node you intend to use onto the canvas. Searching this way saves time and ensures you're using the correct integration rather than a generic HTTP node. Then choose your trigger. A trigger is what starts your workflow. Pick the option that matches how you want the AI action to run. For quick experiments, a manual trigger is simple and lets you run the workflow from the editor. For automations that react to external events, you might use a webhook or a schedule-based trigger. The key is to choose a trigger that fits your use case, so your AI step runs at the right moment. Finally, create a new credential, then paste your API key and the rest. Open the Credentials section from the node or the top menu, add a new OpenAI credential, and give it a clear name. Paste your OpenAI API key into the designated field. Keep this key private and never share it publicly. If your setup requires it, fill in any optional fields, such as a custom base URL or organization ID. Save the credential, return to your OpenAI node, and select the credential you just created. From here, your node will authenticate using that secure connection. That's it. Your OpenAI API is now connected to n8n and ready to power your workflows.